And we all know our dads, husbands, and father figures spend a whole lot of time taking care of everyone else. But this Father's Day, why not shift the focus to spoil them with the ultimate gift, some much-needed relaxation and self-care? Kristen Barton is the owner of Vivian's Boutique Spa in Dallas with some self-care Dad's Day gift designed to pamper our manly men. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm so glad that you're here. So people often view self-care as kind of like a luxury, as something tailored primarily for women. But how do you define self-care, but self-care specifically for men?
Specifically for men. So I would say that men are using self-care a little bit more to prioritize their health and their overall well-being. So at the spa, we see them booking things like deep tissue or athletes massages to help them, lower their stress levels, recover from workouts, or just take a break from the stress of everyday life.
Are you finding that more men are more open to getting spa treatments?
I am. I think that they are starting to recognize that rest and recovery go hand in hand with staying or being at the top of their game. So I definitely think that men are, becoming more open to self-care.
They
That's
absolutely
for sure.
deserve it. Okay, so Vivian Boutiques, of course, it's right here in Dallas. And Texas culture, you know how we are, you know how our men are. They think it's all about being tough and traditional. So I'm glad to see that they're being more open to some of these wellness concepts.
Yes. I mean, we recently introduced a membership program about a year or so ago, and men were actually some of the first to sign up. So they really loved the idea of coming in for these consistent massages.
Okay.
So,
well, that's good to know. All right, but self-care kind of goes deeper. I think often when men think of self-care, they think about hitting the gym, staying healthy, but it goes deeper than just kind of building your muscles,
Sure.
So how do you help men bridge that gap between physical fitness and also mental well-being and overall health and well-being?
Well, I always think that coming in for a massage, you really are being treated for both the physical discomfort and your mental health, because it's obviously we're going to work out those knots and treat those troubled areas, but it's also giving your nervous system a chance to relax and decompress. So it's going to lower your cortisol levels, your stress hormones, and then give you a boost in those feel-good chemicals. So
I think once they experience it, then they recognize really the benefits of it.
Oh, yes.
And are more willing. So it's just a matter of just encouraging them to make that first appointment or encouraging them to take some time. Because one of the other excuses that I've often heard is that we're just busy. That's for women and as well as for men. So what are some give me some 2 or 3 simple micro habits a man can start doing today that would be less than 10 minutes, but at the same time would really help them with their self-care priorities?
Yeah, so I brought a muscle balm. I think that's a really easy thing that they can incorporate at home. So we carry this one at the spa.
Okay, this one right here.
Yes.
All right.
And so that's from a local company here in Texas too, Farmhouse Fresh.
And you roll it on,
and you just roll it on, and so
right.
that's easy breezy, and then it'll just work its magic. You don't have to do anything. And then one of the other things that I personally love, and in fact my husband actually used last night, is the heated neck wrap.
Oh, okay,
so
hold on. Let me try this sucker on.
So it's very cozy, and you just get to throw it in the microwave for a couple of minutes, warm it up, throw it on, and then just let that heat soothe your muscles.
It really does. And the whole idea of it being weighted, it feels like you're wearing a hug.
Yeah, right? It's just so comforting. So yeah, you can just put that on at the end of your day and just relax and unwind with it.
And I love this idea of this gift basket too for Dad, because it does include some things that really are intended to help Dad kind of take care of himself and feel comfortable with that.
Yes. So I did throw this together. May even turn around and just give it to my own husband, but for this weekend.
Spoiler alert.
So I included, I put in the muscle balm and the heated neck wrap, and then I did a trio of skincare. So I did a face scrub and a shaving gel, and then a fancier razor. So it's still things that are practical that Dad uses, but it just gives him a slightly elevated, more fun experience at home. So
it really does. And one way to maybe get Dad into the spa and kind of experience that is to do a couples massage too.
Yes.
That makes them feel like they have more permission to do that. And like I said, once they have that experience, they'll enjoy it.
Yes.
All right, so You also have some great soccer-related products here, and you've got some great specials that are happening at the boutique. I want to hear more about that.
We couldn't resist with all the excitement surrounding the World Cup matches being here in Dallas. So we created some soccer-inspired services. So we have a kick up your feet foot ritual, a football fan facial, and a worldly wonderful massage. And so they all include nods.
Look at you with those puns.
I mean,
you're a punny one, my friend. You are a punny one.
So we had those, and they all include nods to like the green soccer field or giving your feet a little extra TLC. So
that's wonderful. Thank you so much for giving us this reminder. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank
Okay,
you.
to book a special Father's Day experience, go to viviansdallas.com.